Okay, hi guys, I'm out today with the CZ457 because I've not had it out for a long time. I'll explain why. So just checking the zero, and I thought I'd do an ammo test of all the bits of all the different ammo that I've got in the safe, if you like, that I've kind of tried through it before. As you do, you try all the different bits. Now I've never shot any sort of match ammo, to be honest, because all the shooting I do is pest control basically. So hollow points is basically all the ammo I ever really buy and shoot. Although I'm sure you get really good results with some match ammo. I'm really tempted to try some SK match, which is meant to be really good out of these. But I do like to shoot the hollow points. So this is my CZ457, as you can see. I've changed the stock on it. It's a CZ457 Vermin, so let's start from the front. Hopefully the camera's got it all in. This is a Vermin, so it's got the heavy barrel on it. The moderator on the front is a Wildcat Panther, I think. And it's an over barrel, slightly one, I don't know, a reflex silencer, is that what you call it? So it goes so much over the barrel and then screws on. Really lovely moderator, lovely. I've changed the stock on it. It used to have like a walnut stock, which was a lovely stock, and it didn't make the rifle too heavy, but it's, how can I put it, as a lot of these 212Rs are, it was a small, thin stock, and I'm not a big guy, but it just felt almost like a kid's gun, if you know what I mean. Which has its advantages to carry it and manoeuvring it around, was great. But every time I picked it up, compared to my other 212R, my Lithgow, which has got a much bigger, larger kind of stock on it, if you've looked at my other videos, you'll know what I mean. So I've put this Boyd laminate stock on it, which is really, really good. I do really like it. Nothing special about this stock, but it does have more of a pistol grip to it. It's got more of a flat bottom here to it. A little bit more of a cheek rise maybe to it and so on. Nothing adjustable on it. Now, two things. It does make the rifle really heavy. So I don't use this rifle as much because most of my I'm walking around. If I'm thinking of doing a static one where I can put it in the... Hopefully that's just that turning off. Yeah, so if I'm doing a static sort of hunt or pest control, it goes in the bog death grip tripod really well, and it's brilliant, and that weight helps it. It does like this, helps it, but carrying it around, it's not brilliant. We'll take this up in a second, guys, because can you believe, as always, we get someone on the phone. Okay guys, back in the room. Nephew's buying a new car. Gotta sort him out. Okay, so yeah, Boyd stock, really like it. Pistol grip, flat bottom. It just makes the gun really heavy, which in some circumstances is good, other circumstances bad. On the front it's just a Harris bipod. In fact, I don't even know if it's a genuine Harris one, but you know what I mean. They just work, don't they, those bipods, excellent. And on the top is a scope I really like. It's a Hawke Sidewinder 4-16 by 50. Lovely scope, as hopefully you'll see with the Eagle Vision GoPro scope cam attachment on the back there. So right, I'm going to load up with some... Okay guys, so let's start off with Ely subsonic hollow point. It's a 38 grain. I think it goes about 1050, something like that. This is my ammo of choice that I typically use. So this will be the baseline to judge all the others and so on by, perhaps. Get the camera on. Yeah, I think that's rolling. So, just over 50 meters. I'm going to do it again, ain't I? If I don't ever load the rifle, we're going to get nowhere. Okay, Ely subsonic hollow point. Seems to be shooting a little bit low. Right. So, I've had this rifle out for a long time. Kind of grouping right now. I think this is the 5th one. Okay, it's not so bad. That's 5 Ely subsonic hollow points. Now I'm going to Winchester subsonics. Now these are pest control, but they're not hollow point. They're called what they call here truncated solid. They certainly have got quite a big flat point on them, I guess. These are 40 grains and going at 1065. So straight on to the next ones. Sorry guys, I'm not like fouling them with others or anything like that. We're going straight on to it. So this is the Winchesters. We should still all be rolling. Sounds a bit faster, that. Last one, I think. Not too bad either. Is that last one? Yeah. So that was 5 of the Winchester 40 grain, 1065. Now we're on to CCI segmented hollow point. Does it say the speed? Nope, but I'm guessing again it's around 1050, 1060. I used to really like these segmented hollow points. Oh, it says on the front, doesn't it? 1050 feet per second. Vermint round. I used to really like these. They used to shoot really well out of the Lithgow that I pretty much use mostly for me carrying around shooting. And then they just started to make bigger groups, and I just shot Ely subsonic out of both, which seems to be the most consistent. But let's have a look. Let's see what we get from these. So these are CCI segmented hollow point subsonics. Seems to be shooting quite nice. It's a bit of a spread of a group, isn't it? Could be as much more shooting as the rounds, but the other ones weren't too bad. And number 5. Yeah, it's opening up, like I said, a little bit there. Okay, now we are on to Ely high velocity hollow point. I must be honest, I used to really like these, and they shot quite well out of this gun. We'll see what straight away what just 5 straight out of it shoots like, following the others. But this is 38 grain shooting at 1,250 feet per second. But now we're into the high velocity. I don't suppose the camera will pick it up, microphone, whatever, but it's definitely so much louder. I'm sure these will be, which is why I didn't really shoot them. Right, what I'm going to do, because this is high velocity, I'm going to go on that top hash mark on the reticle just above the cross. So I'm imagining they're going to shoot a bit high. So if you can see if it's still recording, let's double check I think I am still recording, good. So that's where I'm going to aim and see if it's high. Oh, that's about spot on that, isn't it? Boy, that's so loud. God, blimey. Compared to the subsonics. Quite tight though. That's 2. Three. I'm liking these. Yeah, that's quite a tidy group as well. But boy, are they so much louder than obviously the subsonics. So now we're on to the CCI velocitors. So this is all the ammo that I kind of tried, as you do. Again, really loud. These are 40 grain copper plated hollow point. On the box it says going at 1,435. So these are starting to really travel now for 22LR. And I think these and the Stingers never properly grouped well, although these did have their moments. They're going to be loud though, so I'm going to do the same thing, top hash mark, see where they go. CCI velocitors. God, that's getting even louder. Ooh, 2 good groups there. 2 good shots, sorry. Wow, these are impressing me. Not the noise though. I think this is the last one, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Wow, I'm quite impressed with that. They are noisy, but if they're good at that, I think it's 52 metres is normally, I haven't lasered it today, depending where I'm sat, but 52 metres, that, I'm surprised how good that is, because they would normally group as good as that, like those there. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Okay. We're now on to, let's have a look at the case, yep. We're now on to the Stingers. So, CCI Stingers, these are 32, is that grain? And they're travelling at 1,000 640 feet per second. So these are travelling now. Here we go. CCI stingers. Whoa, look how high that was. Let's carry on where we were in case it's a little bit lower. Like I say, these were always a bit of a good spread on these. I always found. Yeah, in fact, I've only ever shot these like this as target shooting, so I could never get them consistent to use them. Same with the velocitors, to be honest, but that might change. They're just too highly strung, these, to get a decent group out of it, I think. Okay, I think that's all 5. It is indeed. Okay, quick sum up on the results before I go in there. That is my Ely subsonic hollow points, my go-to rounds. You can see why. They're typically very consistent. Now, like I say, I haven't had this rifle out for quite a while, so I think the zero's just dropped to the right, that tiny bit there. Those there were the Winchester subsonics. A little bit of stringing on the group there, but not a bad group. But I typically really shoot them because they're what they call truncated, and they've just got a flat point to them. I really do like to use hollow points. That was the CCI segmented, and they used to shoot much better than that. They used to have a group pretty much like that, and for some reason they started stringing. It could just be the packet that I've got. Perhaps I should buy another pack and try them again. Who knows? Now that I was really impressed with. Ely high velocity. Very impressed with that. But not as impressed. I'm going to fire some more of these velocitors. That's a hell of a good group, isn't it? For me, remember, my shooting is not the best, as you're all fully aware. But yeah, that's typically the result I had from stingers every time I've shot them. They're just too highly strung. So, okay, there we go. I'll go up and have a look at the target. Perhaps I'll stick a couple more on and try a few more of the better rounds, let's say. That was a bit enlightening, wasn't it? Some of those groups. God, I really like to shoot some of that high velocity stuff, but it's so loud. Having said that, I go out with the 17 HMR. It doesn't tend to spook them too much, although I do tend to be shooting them at further distances, like 170 meters, 100 meters, like that. Okay, let's try again with something else. Okay, we're back. I have loaded up with the 3 best shots. My Ely subsonic hollow points, which are my go-to rounds typically, and then the other ones we had the best, which were the high velocity ones, the Ely high velocity hollow point and the velocitors. So I've got 5 more rounds of all them. Now, funny enough, we were shooting low and to the right a tiny bit, and what I didn't even look at was my turrets, and I wasn't even on 0 on my side turret, so I've just put the side turret to 0. Yeah. And I'm just going to shoot at that. So this is first 5 Ely subsonic hollow points. I believe it's getting warm again. Ammo's getting warm in the sun. I think we're about 24 degrees or something now. Unbelievable British weather. Unbelievable. Okay, I still got the same targets down there, so what I'm going to do is try and aim at the intersection of the first inner yellow circle, I guess. See what we get. Right, here we go. Oh, I haven't been filming. Sorry guys. So, the 5 Ely subsonic hollow points, that was my original group. I had the very first shot was a flyer, went up there. And then the next 4 all went right there. Now, this is the Ely high velocity target. And I'm going to shoot on the top hash, on the top of the reticle line. Just there. Just on the top edge of the inner yellow circle. Lost that one a bit. Groups in there. It's the last one, I think. God, I'm pretty happy with those high velocities. I don't know how the recording's going to come out, but God, they're so loud compared to the hollow points. But they are grouping really nice. I'd like to try them at a longer range. Everything's so overgrown. I had to beat a lot of the grass down, where the long stems of the grass, just to see me targets down. Okay, velocitors, they grouped really well, didn't they? Let's try them again. So that is the velociter target there. So I'm going to aim. Ooh, I'm trying to separate them a bit, but let's aim there at that intersection of the second outer circle. It's gone a bit left off the target. Bang on, the last shot. Bang on again, guys. Is this the last shot? Yes. It's like my best group of the day, I think, guys. Well, I'll probably ruin it with this. No luck. That, for velocitors, I'm mightily impressed with that. I remember the Ely hollow point high velocities always being really good in this, but I could never just put up with the sound. But look at that group there. I have to go up and take a picture of that target, or go through it for you guys. Because if that is a 40 grain hollow point at 1435, I've no idea what foot-pounds that is going to be. That is going to do some damage to a squirrel or a rabbit. Primarily a rabbit, isn't it? I think I might have to take these out and try them. I've not got many. Oh, I think I've got another box. I need to take this vehicle. It's my nephew's car on my mind. I need to take this gun out and do some shooting with it, don't I? Try some velocitors. See what results we get. Okay guys, so that is 22LR hollow point ammunition. Sum it up, Ely subsonic hollow point. It's probably been, well, I do shoot them all the time, most reliable between lots, most consistent definitely. Winchesters didn't produce the best group. I'm sure they're okay, but not actually a hollow point, which is why I never really got into them. Disappointed with the segmented. Maybe I'll try them a few more times, because I know they used to be really good and they used to have a really good results. Used to knock down the squirrels and rabbits really well, but not the best group out of this lot, definitely. Ely high velocity, like that, very noisy. Velocitors, super impressed with that from what I've done at 50 meters here. Again, very noisy. Stingers, they're alright for shits and giggles, but about that. Okay, let's go have a look at those groups. Okay guys, let me very quickly sum up this. So this is the target, I think 51, 52 meters, and I think the CZ457 is zeroed at 50 yards because it's got quarter MOA scope on it. So this was, and let's do thumbs, this was the Ely subsonic hollow point first group, second group, and I had one flyer on the first shot. I don't know why, but obviously, like I say, this is pest control ammunition, and that is bang on. This was the Winchester truncated, and yeah, I could definitely use that if I needed to. That would be okay. This was the segmented hollow point CCI, which I'm sure has shot better than that. I might even shoot a few more groups of that, see if it comes in while I'm here. But again, it can be used for pest control. There's a thumb. This I was mightily impressed with. This is the Ely high velocity. That's the first 5. There's the second 5 in just a tiny bit of spread there, but really good, but really loud. And this I'm absolutely, well, gobsmacked on. I didn't think those velocitors. So this is the CCI velocitors, and I think it's a 40 grain going at 1400 feet per second or something. There's my first group, covered by a thumb easy. There's my second group, a ragged hole. And for my shooting, you got to remember, this is my shooting. That's actually really good. I need to try and get a longer, but everything is just overgrown. I can't do anything. And then the stingers, they're just fun, aren't they? That's all I think they ever do. So there we go. Yeah, nice to get the CZ457 out again. Really nice. Maybe I need to do a couple of clicks to the right from where they were there, where they were up there, since I zeroed the side, and get it bang on and get out and do some shooting with it. So okay, I loaded up 10 CCI segmented hollow points because I know they can shoot better than what they did, and I think it's good to see a variety of ammo, because in the UK I suppose we don't shoot 22LR or anything like perhaps people do in other countries, especially the States, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna put 10 rounds down line of that. I must say, I've just checked on my phone, it's 24 degrees out here now, and the ammo is getting hot. When I get it out of the case to load it, you can feel the ammo's kind of hot. I don't really know how big a difference. Now if you're a super crack marksman like Josh, Pursuit of Accuracy, if you're into 22LR, and you probably know Josh and Pursuit of Accuracy and his YouTube channel. I do watch it just because he's pretty awesome and I do like it. but I can't get anything shooting like he does. Jeez. He can shoot matchsticks at 1,000,000 yards, do you know what I mean? Well, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get these on the go. I think that is recording. I'm going to use my paper sighting in target over there. There's a couple of sighters that I shot earlier. So this is CCI segmented hollow point. And load the rifle, Lee, load the rifle. Here we go. Oh, look. There's a fly on my target. I'm going to screw up me. Where's my shots going? Oh! Did we get him? Oh, or is that him there? Alright, we've shot 2. So let's get a... Might have to have a group of 7, might we? Here we go. I knew these segmenteds could shoot better than that. I think this is proving it. Maybe everything's warmed up now, barrel, etc, etc. The problem with that is when I'm on pest control, I might take one shot every 10 minutes at best, if I'm doing the rabbits or something, you know. But well, they are grouping much better, and they can definitely use these for pest control. Nice and quiet too. It's not a group, but for pest control it's absolutely bang on, isn't it? Look at that. They're all within that sort of group there. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, so that does show that those segmented hollow point subsonics, they are pretty good. And to be honest, I could use those. I can use the Healy subsonic hollow points, high velocity Heelys, but I'm a bit gobsmacked with those velocitors. They do some damage, wouldn't they? Okay. If you've made it to the end of another one of my marathon waffling on videos, then well done and thanks very much, guys. I'll leave you with some pictures here of the ammo and the gun, equipment, etc. Please like and subscribe. Check out my my library of videos, etc. And I'll see you all again soon when I get out again. But thanks very much. Keep yourselves all safe, and I'll see you again on the next one.